So this is detective crime thriller Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. We're gonna be checking this out for a little while. So let's see, new game. A keen detective, master sleuth. A formidable test of your detective capabilities. You can only switch to the current level of difficulty and gameplay options. Keen detective. Take on a dynamic life of a famous detective. A formal test of your deductive capabilities. I kind of want to do Master Sleuth, but at the same time, like, I don't know, because Keen Detective kind of sounds like it's going to walk me through what they believe the answer is, whereas Master Sleuth kind of makes me think like I'm the one that's going to be figuring it out, but I actually don't know the difference. This might be easy mode, or this might be normal mode, and this is hard. Or this might be easy mode, and this is normal mode. Doesn't really say. That's the one thing I don't like, when they don't specifically say what kind of mode it is. But we'll go in Master Sleuth. We can change the difficulty later if it's not what I think it is. I'm just gonna say it's hard mode. Oh, I had to push the button.
Pray tell.
And for a second, I was like, why are the cutscenes like 10 FPS? It's actually not my fault. Well, that screen tearing might be.
Dead.
48 hours earlier.
Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
She is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Mr. Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. very well then.
Thank you, miss.
Alright, so... Oh. Conjunctivitis recently weeping. Pale skin, malnutrition. Born in... Tom is 8 years old. He was born in... Neatly mended. I think I get what the hard mode is. Conjunctivitis recently. He seems more like malformation injured. No. Alright. I don't particularly find that fun. Let's... Can I do that again? I don't think we can... Okay. Yeah, I don't particularly find the going around and clicking things and very fun. I think that's what the hard mode and the not hard mode thing is. Oh, yeah, and it does say the difficulty. Alright, so let's restart real quick now that we kind of understand what it is. Because it feels like maybe all the hard mode is the fact that you have to click around and find things that are clickable, which wouldn't be a problem if it were like you know, I'm just noticing like, oh yeah, he looks like he was just hurt, blah 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 blah. But if I have to click on every single thing, it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't make it feel good. Let's see if we can skip this cutscene, and it doesn't look like we can. It is not a skippable scene. I do wonder why this particular cutscene is like 15 FPS. Earlier. Can we skip this scene? Is it a bunch of unskippable scenes? I guess so. They were really adamant about not letting you skip scenes or speedrun the
Oh,
game.
I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No,
Rat!
please, do come in.
Good to see you, Rat.
This is...
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Miss de Bouvier?
Well,
Miss de Bouvier?
It is not as though we are disturbing you know who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
Current year.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one.
I'm doing all right, right?
Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window.
Didn't fall out of the window.
Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
Oh, okay, so now I don't have a time limit to finding it. So that's the biggest difference. I don't have a time limit. Recently weeping. Definitely recently weeping. Pale skin, malnutrition, pale skin, malnutrition. Is it malnutrition? I don't feel like it's malnutrition. But okay. He was born. He's Tom, 8 years old. Neatly and caring parents. Ugly haircut. Is he injured? Malformation. That looks like malformation, right? And he doesn't look injured. Although he is like all scratched up and stuff. Map of London, can read and use a map. No zipper. How does he pee? I feel like he was recently... He's either recently weeping... Caring parents... So basically, it wants me to believe he's either sick or he's been recently weeping. And the only two choices I can make is these two. There's nothing else. Validate with observation. Malformation. Recently weeping. He was like... He came in earlier. Red eyes is conjunctivitis or recently weeping. Malnutrition. It may, if it's pale, if he has pale skin because of malnutrition, then maybe it is conjunctivitis. Whatever. Validate observation. Character portrait complete. Tom is an 8-year-old. His clothes are well worn and have multiple patches neatly applied. Tom's parents are concerned for his well-being. His pale skin indicates he is suffering from malnutrition. He also looks sad and has red eyes. He has been weeping very recently. Tom's malformation could have been caused by his mother's poor nutrition during pregnancy. Dang it, Mom. Why are you here?
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
What happened? Missing? What do you mean missing? People don't just go missing.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe me. They say he's just
I
abandoned me.
pushed Q. What? What was... I pushed Q.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job. But this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Strange how?
Strange. In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
What's his name?
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
In 3 weeks?
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself. What do you mean, sir?
Nothing. I was digressing.
Ah, dang it. I messed up both Q
Very well.
times.
Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street. The first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Give me Q&As that I don't know what to do
My
with.
archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
What the? What was that? Just go into a room and just have to make a 360? Concentrate. I don't understand these powers.
My deductive powers.
Man, I got a lot of clothes. I like these clothes though. Let's see, maybe... Yeah, I like this, the overcoat. I like the default hair. Glasses. Facial hair. How do you picture your Sherlock Holmes? He's me. He's more me. Me. I don't know which one's more me. I'm gonna go with that one. So I wonder if this is like a very story-intensive game.
My archive. I can always consult with it.
I feel like it is. My archive.
Watson documents our adventures in here.
Can you imagine how rich Sherlock Holmes is to just be lying around wishing that he could do something?
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Brave Toby.
The best news in the British Empire.
We need to help Tom find his father, Holmes.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Where am I going? "22nd 1B Baker." Oops. I didn't realize that that had a fast travel ability.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
Not reliable, thank you for the host. I can't talk to people. I don't even know where I'm going. Excuse me, Mr. Stagecoat. Take me to the Whitechapel. In many years. Tom is a poor family, but it's clear that it's much loved. Only can to care for him.
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk.
I'll have to walk. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door. Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Hello? Man, nobody answers their door. This is reminding me of my mission.
There's nobody at home.
Stay better you hip.
Come on, somebody answer. Can't talk to the drunk that's sitting outside.
I don't open the door to strangers. I don't open the door to strangers.
I don't open the door
I
to
don't feel thirsty
strangers.
right now. I don't feel thirsty right now.
I don't open the door to strangers.
So the area looks like Bloodborne. Kind of. Which reminds me I need to play more. Oh, alright. Knock on every other door, but let's just open up this one.
expecting anyone.
There's nobody at home.
Guess we'll go into the one that lets us in. I guess because these are apartments. Maybe. Kinda seems that way. And that seems like the back way. Alright. Let's just go in.
This is our home, Mr. Holmes.
Who said that? There's a ghost. Old clothes. Something in pocket. Piece of paper. The Old Tabard Pub, the best choice of beers and ales in Whitechapel. Located on the North Street. Dorset Street. So this...
The Old Tabard Pub, North Street.
It's the one where it was like, oh, I'm not thirsty.
It's too dark. I can't see.
It's too dark. Valley Limited paid.
Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and sustenance.
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have.
I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left me when I was very young, too.
The Strand magazine.
So that's why you came to see me.
Sherlock Holmes and the Adventure of the Norwood. And the Adventure of the Strand. Blah blah blah. So that's why you came to see me. What the? Oh. I took a lamp thingy.
A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
You
Father
did it!
bought all those books for me.
See?
He didn't tell me, but I know that he pawned his coat for them.
I told you that
A
would
collection
help.
of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me. He didn't tell me, but I know that he pawned his coat for them.
Congrats, Ash.
Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup, a clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills.
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
Oh, they used to fix it.
A leather satchel, what's in it?
Hello there, George. I know that it's difficult for you to find a job. You need to feed and clothe your son, so I've attached to this letter a pub leaflet. I heard that there is a fellow there who is offering a special job. Maybe it will help you. I hope so. Did you solo it, Ash? Nice.
I hope you'll find my father soon.
I hope you'll find my father soon. I hope you'll find my father soon.
So we gotta go to the pub.
I don't feel thirsty right now.
What do you mean you don't feel thirsty right now? We're going to the pub so we can figure out what... What do you mean, Holmes? We're here to talk to the people that know about... What's his face? Not trying to get a drink. What am I missing? There must be something I'm missing. That's the tavern. Oh, we had to take it. Find out information about the special job at the Old Tower Pub. Okay.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here.
Wait here.
I need to earwig to find out who is offering this special job.
I need to earwig. That's such a peculiar...
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
No. That fellow is offering the special jobs.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from me.
What do you mean? He's right there. So to earwig is to...
Dump the bosses off your backs.
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
Or to Watson.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
Beard, whiskers. Beverage, beer. Observation complete.
It's not him.
No gods, no masters.
It's this guy. Beverage, water. Beard, whiskers.
This must be the man that I'm looking for.
Okay. And now that we found him, what do we do? Keep watch. I wonder why the barkeep isn't even like coming up to us like, you want a drink, or are you just gonna walk around listening on my customers? "30 minutes later. Sherlock Holmes still doesn't have a drink. Let me read it.
Interesting. Missing person. I should find out more.
At the start of October, Mr. John Strobridge went missing from Dorset Street under mysterious circumstances. If you have any information, please contact Mrs. Stroberg at 5 Dorset Street. Thank you in advance for any information or help." Front page of hype. Chelsea sent you. Well, thank you, Chelsea.
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Mr. Holmes. Oh, I'm a kid.
Don't lose him.
Oh, okay. I'm going. Where'd he go? He's a witch.
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
He has two voices.
I couldn't pay the rent last week.
Who checks behind them this often? Unless they're like trying to get somewhere very secretive.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheap.
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
I'll need to find another way.
This convenient alley will be another way.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to live down the
You know, if he just would walk normally, it wouldn't be suspicious. You don't have to take cover at every corner. Promise you, if you just kept walking while he was nearby, you'd probably be fine.
Stop crying and get to work. Take a brush and get in there.
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Better
What are you
keep
waiting for?
out their way.
Stupid.
Who do we have here? Get him!
What? I guess I failed.
Who do we have here? Get him!
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
Stop crying and get to work.
Please, you don't...
Go on then.
My lungs. It's like nothing I can do but like clean faster.
He's still here, that's a relief.
Man, this is some following. Holmes better be paying this kid some good money. Oh man, this is confusing a little bit. Ah! Ah! This is a little slightly confusing.
from?
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken
Sailor, what shall we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning.
No place to hide here. We'd better go through the yard.
Honestly, I don't think anybody looks back this often just to see if anybody's following them.
Look at that crawling rat.
What'd you call me? I messed up.
Get away from me, boy!
Get away from me, boy! I was supposed to go in the hole, but it didn't look like I could.
Where did he come from?
Sailor, what should we do with a drunken sailor? What should we do with a drunken sailor? All I am morning.
What should we do with a drunken sailor?
Boy, what are you doing in my garden?
Nothing.
What are you doing in my...
God, your garden sucks. Didn't turn around this time. Why would we even bother to peek when we can see him anyway? Maybe they originally planned this to be like first person.
Shoe shine Jim from Chamber Street. Hey Jim, can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
I don't know how to do this, but hopefully this is right. Brush the dirt off.
This could be useful with a small... This could... What are you doing? I'm sorry, sir. I'm still learning.
I don't know what I'm doing. I did that completely wrong. Gosh dang puppers.
He's talking with a cabbie. I need to get closer.
Alas, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm glad it doesn't get cold again. Oh no.
I can't lose him now.
On the trail.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard? Locked. It's too dangerous to enter. I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside.
You can't see what is inside.
I can't see what's inside. Wow, a lot of expensive stuff. Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
That was a quick drawing.
It's too dangerous to enter.
It's too dangerous to enter.
I can't leave yet. I'm not finished here.
I can't leave yet.
It's too dangerous to enter.
I don't know what else to do. Unlock the door.
Locked.
It's too dangerous to enter.
too dangerous to enter.
I don't understand what he wants me to do. I've checked all the places. Says not dangerous to enter alone. It's the only window you can see anything from.
I can't leave yet. I'm not finished here.
Oh, this window.
Do only 2 people live here? Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Bags of food. I like this house. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get...
Let's get outside before I get caught. Like this house. This is great.
Wiggins' tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Examine the items brought by Wiggins. At the store... Examine the items brought by Wiggins.
Wiggins did a good job.
Thanks. The drawing of a coat of arms made by Wiggins.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Brave little Toby.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
So now what? Examine the items brought by Wiggins. Investigate the disappearance of Tom's father, George Hurst. Don't... He only brought the letter, right? Well, how else do you want me to examine it? There's just a few things about this game that are like a bit confusing. Search archives. Oh. Does it want me to search my library? It does.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
House, Parliament, work. Oops. Economics, massive bonus, botany, history. Napoleon, Green Dragon, Roman, Maya, Central America.
That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one I need.
Economic science.
That's not the one I need.
Which one do I need?
That's
I'm Sorry. Oh. Okay. There's different things. Badges and medals. Dang it. Tap, 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 tap. That's not the one I need. Chemistry, toxin, wounds, marks and symbols. Divine Syndicate, Royal Potato Cans.
That's not the one I need.
English coat of arms. Here we go.
The coat of arms of the Marsh family. Nowadays, the representative of this family is Lord Edward Marsh, the well-known benefactor. He provides the poor people of Whitechapel with provisions, warm clothes, etc. Lord Marsh is also renowned as a co-founder of the Special Educations Program, which allows poor people the opportunity of education. Lord Marsh resides at 3 Mainsbury Road, London.
Just happened to have his address in my archives.
Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
Maybe. If dangers arise, Watson's jealousy.
But you'll make Watson jealous.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
Pay a visit to Lord Marsh.
It's wonderful to have Kate home.
My archive. I can always consult with it if need.
Go, Mr. Holmes. I'll take care of everything.
This dog is so lazy. He's just been sitting there. My daughter just came home and doesn't even care. He's like, oh, whatever. Oh, you can be in first person. I don't know, I like third person for this game better, I think. Y'all are getting a lot of screen tearing. I need to fix that. I don't know why y'all are getting a lot of screen tearing. Where's a cab? That's an interesting way to make a loading screen.
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Alright, just drop that on us real quick.
Come in, please.
Watson, why are you telling me to come in?
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Oof, those are red eyes. Feels unwell, lack of sleep. Could be lack of sleep. I'm gonna go with feels unwell. Yeah, considering there's a doctor here, I think. Lord Marsh's personal assistant. Cooking recipe. This is definitely assistant work. Painkillers. He is ill, he's hiding something. Gold ring, man of wealth. He is ill. Feels unwell. Stethoscope. Member of the hunting club. Lord Marsh's state of health. Yeah, that's not a cooking recipe. These are painkillers. Alright. Oh wait, I forgot to validate. Character portrait complete. Lord Marsh is a wealthy man
who holds a high position in society. Indicated by his expensive clothes and valuable gold ring, he is dedicated his life to helping the poor. He is ill, therefore, is covered with a blanket, despite the fact that it's quite warm inside the room.
Am I interrupting?
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight on our streets and now, too, from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
Personal assistant.
Recognize your face. Marsh's disease. I recognize your face. Let's ask about the disease.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
It's only influenza. Drawing of a coat of arms. Painkiller. Influenza with painkillers. Hey, Sean. Good to see you. Thing from Dauntless. That was like 6 months ago. It's good to see you. Missing the Strawbridge address leaflet. Yeah, painkillers.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes? But also insight, and Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
It's so romantic. Dr. Fisher adopted a disguise in order to offer positions to work in London.
I'm gratified by your interest in my charity. You're the first who has offered to help.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
Yes, indeed. London Hospital.
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals.
The Devil's Daughter. Imagine has to do with Caitlin.
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
Being, what's-his-face's daughter. The main bad guy of the earlier Sherlock Holmes. I forget his name.
Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college.
Not scary. Lots of mystery feeling. Yeah, it's really nice.
It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor.
Sammy was really excited about it too.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
I'm intrigued.
Bags full of food. It's shut tight. Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse. Humanitarian aid for an orphanage. It's extremely honourable to devote one's whole life to assisting the poor. It's shut tight. It's shut tight.
It's shut tight. It's shut tight.
Is there something else that interests you?
Lord Marsh believes that he...
Despite my title, yes. I have to share my home with these bags full of food for the poor. I'm gratified by your interest in my charity. You're the first who has...
Lord Marsh believes...
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I'm in. I'm in. I'm intrigued. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in.
Spit it out, Watson.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Thank you. All right, bye. Is he? Did he leave? Why are you still here, Watson? Yeah, I'm just hanging out. I'm intrigued.
Locked.
Oops. I didn't mean to leave. We never found out what the special job was.
Holmes, we need to help Port.
Yeah. I never found out what the special job was.
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house. Last...
Despite my title, yes. Lord Marsh believed...
Lord Marsh, bleep.
It's shut tight.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all... I'm gratified by your interest in... Lord Marsh believes...
Lord Marsh, Lord Marsh, Alright, I don't know what to do then. We came here to find out what these special jobs were, and we didn't even ask what the special jobs are.
Lord Marsh, but...
Can I present evidence? Pay a visit to Lord Marsh. That's what we're doing right now. Could also go to 5 Dorset Street.
Lord... I'm gratified. Is there something else that interests you?
I think... Because
Because apparently I can't leave yet and be satisfied with this visit. It kind of feels...
I'm intrigued.
I almost feel like this is the 3D version of Phoenix Wright, where you're just looking for the one thing you need to click on to continue the everything. Well, maybe if we go back to the precinct. We've talked to them now, so let's go back to the other area. Maybe it'll unlock some dialogue. So like, it's not really playing out like a movie or something, it's really playing out like a Phoenix Wright game. Where is... I need to go to room 5. Wherever room 5 might be. Room 4. Room 14. Room 2. I'd assume this is room 3. Yeah, it's room 3. 7. Is this 5?
Dorset Street.
Dorset Street.
There's nobody at home.
There's nobody at home.
The longer the picket line, the shorter the strike.
Kind of peculiar that the same people are hanging out. Dorset Street. Nothing better to do. So there's something I'm missing here. There must be a way to present evidence or something like that. So what about this missing persons report? Present the evidence.
I'm gratified by your...
I'm gratified by your... By my what?
Lord Mar...
There has to be something I haven't checked. just don't know what.
It's shut tight.
It's shut tight.
It's shut tight.
I'm stuck, chat. I don't know what to do. The current objective that I have is pay a visit to Lord Marsh. And we did that. We paid a visit, we talked to him, but certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we purpose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place. Yes, indeed, and or truly one requires vision, yes. Insight since he was a child. Dr. Fisher makes it sound all romantic. Let's close this topic.
Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life.
That's what it is. Dear Lord March, here is the list of selected participants for the special education program in October. It looks to be a very promising event. I'm looking forward to it. Patrick Tanner, Thomas Kelly, John Strawbridge, William Thatcher, and Reginald Staple.
I've never heard of this man. I've never heard of this man. John Strawbridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
Find the pair and relate clues that you will form a detection. Red colors, blah blah blah. This is very much like Ace Attorney, Miles Edgeworth game, where you like try to connect the dots. So let's see. Special Educations Program links to the missing people. Missing people. Refused. Wait. This is really kind of hard. Special Educations Program. While hiring people for the special job, Lord Marsh invited them to take part in the special program. These two connect. Some fact they interpret differently, you can always change the picture of the crime. Her special job. 3 weeks ago, just disappeared. I'm not sure I understand. Not sure I understand how this works. Where's my education program now? Quarterman Club. Lord Marsh and his companions are members of famous Quarterman Hunting Club. Her special jobs. Special job mentioned by George Hurst is not connected to the Special Educations Program. Connection: George Hurst's special job and Lord Marsh's Special Education Program is somehow connected. So I can change my mind and be like, alright, well, this is the thought that I'm going on. They're somehow connected.
Despite my title, yes. Lord...
That's all I can really do right now, right? But they refuse to provide additional information. Education program is missing. I don't understand how the networking thing works. Roberto, how's it going? So now, does that count as visited? Are you happy? Are you happy that we visited? Investigate the disappearance of Tom's father, George Hurst. By George, I think he's got it.
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful.
Well done, my old boy.
The key. It's mine now.
A ramrod to clean a rifle.
This'll be mine too. Je suis Prest Wolfjack. I am Prest Wolfjack.
This oil can also be used on weapons. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it. I need to find this rifle.
I'm pretty sure I remember a rifle somewhere. I don't remember where though. I was like, oh, that kid could get this gun really easily. It's not up here.
This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
Toby!
George Hurst's work was varied. He was evidently a hard-working and valuable hand.
Mate, come on, Toby. Let's go.
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep. Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health. I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
I'm supposed to go to the Hearst house soon? I guess so.
Search, Toby, search.
I'm a pauper! I know exactly where that is. It's in the food! Get me the food quickly! I must have the food. That is where he is. I require the pets, boy. Give me the pets. Somehow I'm able to open doors.
I'm too fat. I'm too fat. Hermit's Lair. Spooky.
People use this cellar for storage.
And for prisons.
Nothing that could interest me. It's not here. It's not here.
It's not here. It's not here.
Ordinary storage. Just rubbish.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside.
Use the correct lockpicks to lift the lock plates and create an unobstructed path. I have no idea how to do this.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Oh, I see. That's a weird lockpick.
There's no space for the...
Excuse me, how do I change lockpicks?
There's no space.
Oh, there you go.
There's no space. There's...
How do I unuse this? Remove, yeah, that's what I wanted. I just need this to be slightly... That one should be fine. That was simple. You fell. Hopefully you're okay. Dear Tom, if you're reading this letter, then it means that I'm dead. I'm so sorry that things had to end up this way, but I had no other choice. You have to know that. You're a very smart boy, and I'm so proud of you. I hope one day you'll understand and you'll forgive me. Son, I love you so much. Don't despair. Try to be happy. For you'll grow up to be a man someday. And sooner than you think, you won't be alone.
Me and your mom, ma'am, will be looking over you from the heaven, your loving father.
Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents.
John Strobridge! Patrick Tanner. I saw Patrick Tanner, Reginald Staple, William Thatcher, and Thomas Kelly. They're all in Group S. All in October. If you exit this part now, your progress will not be saved. Exit anyway? No. Oh, I have to do both.
This man appears in both documents.
This man appears in both documents. Thomas Kelly. It's such a weird...
All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hurst's files.
Group S.
News clippings on lords in the education program. Why are they here?
Lord Marsh, in association with his friend Lord Harrington and Lord Collins, is the co-founder of the Special Education Program in assisting the poor to build better lives
and more certain features. These three gentlemen surely help lift the level of our struggling society.
Wolfjack, je sais preset. Je sais monter. Je suis monté. Her special job with the farewell letter. George Hurst knew that he stood no chance to return from his special job, therefore he wrote the farewell letter to Tom. Last chance. George Hurst wrote a farewell letter, but didn't give it to Tom. There's a chance that he's still alive. Okay, nothing else connects to each other. Dear George, do you understand? I do understand you, and it's so sad, same as you. I can't find a job, not even in the smallest thing. My children have nothing to eat. When I try to find anything, the bosses just say that they don't want wounded people working for them. Our military service means nothing. Our country used us in war, but now it has abandoned us. Nobody cares.
There was something on the stand.
The gun. The gun was on the stand. Understand. The concept. EF. Epping Forest.
A map of Epping Forest.
That Epping Forest? So now what? Fetch Toby the dog so we can go to the Hearst house, find out where George Hearst might have hidden the rifle. I'd imagine at Epping Forest. We leave now.
Brave Toby. Best nose in the British.
I don't feel like I'm done here. So this place is spooky. Peanut butter crisps? Oh, cups. I don't know what peanut butter crisp would be like. Fetch Toby, find out where. And what if we go on. No, he's not coming back. What if we go under that deduction? Does that change anything? Change our dialogue in any way? Change our options? Doesn't seem so. He wrote a farewell letter. I guess we should at least... Should we report it to the kid? Like, hey kid, your dad might be dead.
Just some old
things.
Pile of rubbish.
Please, sir.
Trying, okay?
Around.
Real Gaming, thank you for the follow. still wants me to find something that I have no clue about. Hey, Unreal. How are you?
Brave Toby. Bet.
I'm doing good. That's good. Yeah, just chilling. Trying to figure this out. What am I missing? We come here. And we're looking for the gun. We haven't located where the gun could be. Or is, or any suspicious things. Yeah, for a 2016 game? Yeah. British Army hereby awards him the Distinguished Conduct Medal and retires him due to injuries and sustained duty. Oh wait, I didn't pick this up before?
By Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, the United Kingdom of the Great Britain and Ireland, I, Frederick Russell Brun, Major of the British Army, declare the country extends its gratitude to George Hurst, an honorable soldier of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, for his valiant military service. The British Army hereby awards him the Distinguished Conduct Medal and retires him due to the injury sustained while in duty.
This case must have been full of cartridges.
Yeah, no it's not. He clearly took that.
There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him.
I could have told you that without all the clues. Preparations. And special job. Violence. George Hurst's special job is undoubtedly associated with violence if he took a rifle with him. That one, there's no doubts about that. Pomper list. Wounded. Quarterman, club, newspaper. Pomper list are people that are missing. All participants in the S group from the special education programs could be missing. True, 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 true. Also refused to give me a list of people. Sneak into Marsh's house. Sneak into Lord Marsh's house and uncover additional information about special education program. We will need to do that. That is something that we need to do. Might leave 2 shots in the box. Maybe he didn't need them. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he just loaded up the gun and was like, alright. Alright. He played Siberia 3? I have not. Okay, is there anything else? Newspaper article for the Pomper list. Let's see, interested. George Hurst was interested in the special education program, but nothing more. George Hurst collected information about paupers and the Lord involved in the special education program. I want to say he was interested in the special education program because he wanted it for his kid, but he had no choice. Or if he wanted, he had to do this, quote, special job. I think. think that's it for this area, right? Yeah, investigate. Alright. So now we gotta go be sneaky. I don't think talking to the boy will do anything. But let's see what the boy has to say, if anything.
Please find my father.
Alright, well, let's go to Marsh's house. What a sneaky boy.
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom. The window is firmly shut.
Use a lockpick. Imagine a level 2 will be just fine.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Good job, Watson.
You're so clumsy. Oh, you're so clumsy.
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
To this day, by my estimation, the special education programs has saved over 200 individuals from the gutter and elevated them to help form the support of critical foundation of our prosperous empire. This is largely thanks to the wisdom and foresight of Lord Marsh, who is a most progressive and wise politician. He has carried out a great deal of work in this field, whilst ignoring the critics of any hindrance from his arrogance, who are so set in their ways. Who are so set... Wait. Who are so... He has carried out a great deal, who so set... Okay. I thought I didn't read the second page for whatever reason. Dear Lord Collins, it is clear to me that we could learn a great many things about running the Empire from those whom we trample underfoot.
These same people who we leave destitute and starving in the shadows of our own cities, at home or abroad. Dear Lord Marsh, thanks to the special education program, my life has been changed completely. I didn't know to thank you, so I picked you this flower. Thank you.
So I'm just gonna take all that stuff.
I can hide here.
It's good to know.
Let's see how hard to crack this safe is.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Well, since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
You came here to look for something that I already took. Haha! Take that. He literally just went into the office for no reason, though. He's frustrated. I'm the only doctor here. Rotate the safe dial and locate the area where it has clear sound. Somewhere on the top right. I think right here. Ash. Jesus and Monster was so good. You really like it? Oh, I just found it. Where is it? Oh, I see. Dang it. Wait, is this not the same spot now? Right here. Easy. Fancy jazz as soon as you have your enough fire shell stones. Nice. Are you just soloing everything right now? I so admire all these paupers. They seem to be such a breath of fresh air. Communicating with them is such a pleasure. And they are so smart. Not like us. Perhaps it is they who should have been lords, and we, the simple commoners. Lord Harrington.
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today.
Dear Lord Marsh, on November 7th, our meeting starts at Grunston's Oak. I have attached a map to this letter so that you may find the place easily. Lord Collins. That's butter. The worst. You know, we should probably close this. Or else they'll know that we were here. We probably don't want them to know that we were here, Sherlock. But okay, we're just gonna leave.
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You're going out. I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
He's about to die. He is definitely about to die. Alright. Oh, man, my clues. I want to look at my clues. Invertebrate Hunter. Cornmeal Club. Safe needs fresh air. Hunters. Lord Marsh and his friends are skillful and experienced hunters. Mutation has nothing to do with the wound. And Watson?
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh. My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill.
He's dying. That's blood.
Let's study it more closely.
Does he need a magnifying glass to realize this is blood?
My sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope.
Yes, yes. Under this magnifying glass, I deducted this is blood.
I need to take a sample.
Need to take a sample. Does the thermometer work?
Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
Methane blue, acid, alcohol, carbon, fuchsia.
I need a pipette. I need
a pipette. Pipette. Pip. Pipette.
This chemical should be applied third.
You don't even clean it? You're supposed to clean it before you stick it in another chemical.
Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope. I need...
Honestly, this is just busy work that really doesn't add much to the game. If you're gonna keep telling me exactly what I need to do. No, this one should go first. No, that should go second. No, you should do that afternoon. No, no, not yet. Do the other. No, okay, yeah, a little bit closer. All right, no, and pick that up first. And okay, we need that first, and then yeah, you just why didn't you just do it? Just do it. Just do it for me. Nani?
A mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill. Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, but... Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes. It's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
Dracula.
It is thrilling.
I've attached a map to this letter so that you can may easily find it. We need to search the archives for a couple things. History. Oops. Newspapers, research, badges and medals. Wolfjack, Je suis prest.
A wolfjack is a half-wolf and half-jackrabbit. It was used by the Loviet Scouts as a self-descriptive nickname. The Loviet Scouts formerly became the British Army's first marksman unit.
Dang it. I clicked the button and I didn't think he was going to say anything else. Map fragment, Grunston Oak. Grunston Oak.
Grunston's oak is a strange and mysterious tree that grows in Epping Forest. The origins of the name is unconfirmed. Although there are many legends and fables connected with it, some people say that over centuries witches performed their ceremonies near this tree, and these rites have assured that whoever may touch the trunk of Grunston's oak will be cursed for all time.
Here it is. Grunston's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
George Hurst belonged to the Lovett Scouts Marksman Unit. Invitation. What was that? Oh yeah.
Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn map.
From the hand-drawn map. Looking for two triangles touching each other. Or actually 4 triangles. In a body of water.
Here it is. Drat. I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
Drat!
Father, that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
Shocked. Complicity. Reasonable. Lost. Sure.
Caitlin, you know that Wiggins hasn't had the most fortunate life.
That only makes him more interesting.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
George Hurst knew about the meeting between Lord Marsh and his companions that took place in Epping Forest. Let's go. How do I... Huh?
To Epping Forest, my dear chap.
How do I go to Epping Forest? Or is there still more that I need to do inside the house? I don't know why I keep hearing that Persona song whenever I go outside. Ba, ba, ba.
Kate wouldn't like it if I entered her room. My archive. I can order.
My archive. No, I want to keep this outfit. I like it. I like this outfit. Okay, I don't know. To the forest, old chap. Or Marsh's house?
I won't disturb Lord Marsh.
Without reason. It's in Epping Forest, but how do we go to Epping Forest? You know the way to Epping Forest,
I
kids?
hope you'll find my father soon.
I don't know how to find Epping Forest. I just have to check the map over here. Which I don't see why I would, but... I mean, the map was here. Originally. A map of Epping Forest. I think this is the only bad thing about this game so far. Is not knowing if you've done everything you needed to do in an area. It's kind of difficult to really know. Does anybody know where Epping Forest is? Where the Epping Forest is? There has to be something in my house that I didn't find.
The longer the picket line.
The longer the picket line. Oh wait, you're saying that these two we're in conflict. I see. 8-bit Hero 2. Thank you for the follow. George Hurst knew about some people who had gone missing from the special education program. Therefore, Lord Marsh and his companions enter the forest and indicate George Hurst's map to hold the meeting. Go to Epping Forest. Okay, so now I can go to Epping Forest. Knew the Epping Forest is where swingers and warriors went. You know that kind of used to be a thing around my neighborhood when I was a kid. We used to have a forest in the, like, not that far from my house. And there was a shack there with a mattress, and that's it. Cardo Majig, thank you for the follow. Yeah, Epping Forest. I'm home. Thank you for the follow. stuff.
Let's see how long you can stay alive.
I don't know where anything's at. I'm dead. Let's try this again.
Let's see how long you can stay alive.
Ow! Gosh dang it. The easier path to increase the distance or the hunter will die. I feel like there wasn't a build up to this. We literally like came to this forest and we just started getting shot at.
Is that your blood in the snow?
This is why it's the effing forest. Come on. I was trying to get around the tree.
Where is he?
He dead.
He was poor. This man was killed recently. The body is still warm.
No, don't be George.
Find him, boys. Find him.
Don't be George. Ow! How many bullets can I take?
You won't get far.
Ow, what?
I'll help you.
It's alright, I got it. Sir, you've been shot. I have to pay attention for traps. This is what happened. Is they become human hunters. They're literally just hunting people. This is what they do. This is the twist. Instead of helping people, they become the hunted. Smell of the swamp, matted weeds, a rock slide. I feel like we... Did I skip a cutscene on accident? I feel like I skipped the cutscene on accident.
You scampering little rat! I like to call this the swamp of despair! Where is he?
Dang it. Did I start over? I did die. Doesn't let me start over. No, this game doesn't even let you skip cutscenes. It just literally didn't have a cutscene. All of a sudden I'm running away. Where am I even trying to go to? Away from the gun. I mean, you're right. A little bit. Apparently I can take like 50 bullets. I got a Watson or something.
I'm following your tracks!
How can you shoot through that tree? At gunpoint. I like how it was like, you see Harrington.
God, it's Lord Harrington's body.
Wait, what?
He was killed by a shot to the forehead. My health is deteriorating.
There's another lord. My health is deteriorating. Yes, that happens when you get shot like 40 times. You know, your health deteriorates a little bit. It's alright, you just need to find some pills. Pills here! This is such a trap. This is an absolute trap.
The Quartermain Club. This must be Lord Marsh's cabin.
Breathe, Lord Marsh. It's almost over.
Who are you?
George Hurst from the 1st Lovett Scouts, here to deliver justice.
An old soldier. How ironic. Did we refuse you on our special education program?
It's true, I was refused. An old wounded soldier is useless to you, but he can still be dangerous.
We hunted a lot in these woods, but I didn't expect to become the prey. I have lived a grand life without any limits set by others. I will die a happy man, so you won't see me begging you festering wretch.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Oh, wrong thing. George is new. Wait, what? Then Lord Harrington's body. Somebody hunted the paupers and the lords involved in the special education's program. George Hurst hunts down paupers and lords in the forest. Lord Marsh and his companions hunt down paupers in the forest. Must have been paupers. I think that's what it would be. That's what makes sense. I say makes sense, but it doesn't really. George Hurst intends to kill Lord Marsh, the scapegoat for Hurst's own failures. George Hurst is going to take the law into his own hands concerning Lord Marsh. Marsh hunts down people. But if we go the other route, Mr. Hurst is a psychopath. So there's two conclusions we can go with. Mr. Hurst is a psychopath. I want to say Lord Marsh is the... But then again, this is really hard. Utilize all the clues in this case. Please proceed to deduction space to form your conclusion. Because I knew about some people who had gone missing from the special programs. Meeting. But then why would Lord Hurst come over here if he had such a, like, a quote, meeting? Why bring himself over here? And, well, Marsh hunts down people. It's either Marsh hunts down people or George is a psychopath. But then his son. Marsh hunts down people. Lord Marsh and his companions hunt down people from the special education program. George Hurst only wishes to avenge the victims. Yeah, because also there were his friends condemned Lord Marsh. Lord Marsh is a cold-blooded killer who, under the guise of charity, hunted down poor people, put Lord Marsh in jail, where he will eventually die from his tuberculosis. Absolved Lord Marsh. Lord Marsh has no likelihood of recovering from his illness. Allow him to die peacefully in his home while ruminating on his crimes. And if we go the other route, where George Hurst does it, and I don't think this will be the case, because why would he hunt down all those other people? Mr. Hurst is a psychopath. George Hurst is a psychopath who hunts down the paupers and the lords involved in the special education program. That doesn't make sense. Condemn George Hurst. Send George Hurst to the asylum. He is a psychopath and a dangerous criminal who abandoned his son Tom to hunt down the sponsors of the participants of the special education program. He needs to be put away for life. Absolve George Hurst. Send George Hurst to the sanatorium for appropriate treatment. He cannot be held responsible for his crimes as he is an unsound mind. It is hoped that Hurst may yet be cured, as his son Tom needs his father. I want to say the Lord's... Everything points to the Lord's being secretive and all that. And then he would want revenge. But I think we can continue without doing all that just yet. Or am I forced to?
I should decide what to do before leaving the cupboard.
So I have to decide. Hunted poor people, put Marsh in jail where he will eventually die of tuberculosis. Lord Marsh has no likelihood of recovering from his illness. Allow him to die peacefully. I mean, yeah, he condemned Lord Marsh, I think. I think that's where this is going to. We're going to condemn Lord Marsh. Confirm your moral choice.
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now it's time to end this.
By all means.
George, listen to me. If you're seeking an apt punishment and vengeance, killing Marsh will give him exactly what he wants. He would die knowing that he had fulfilled his life through his absolute control of it. But if you allow Marsh to live and be arrested, he will suffer a punishment far greater than you or I could deliver. His ball and chain will be the debilitating tuberculosis. It will drag him painfully and slowly to his demise behind bars.
You're mad! You're both mad!
Let's go and find Tom.
Not just yet. See, Lord Marsh, you will die here. Although not by the gun. You'll die slowly.
Don't do this, George.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
That's that. What? I don't want. I'm not
Mr.
shooting.
Hurst, you've already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
Did I? What? Lord Marsh is a cold-blooded killer who does not value the lives of poor people. He believes that he has the right to choose who will live and who will die. He deserves this fate. Condemned Lord Marsh. Clues found 18. People made 76% of people made the same moral choice. 18 out of 18. So I got all of the clues. We can replay the ending. Do you really want to replay the conclusion? The game will load before the moral choice is made. Oh, that's nice. We don't have to, like, go watch a YouTube to do this moral choice. I can make the wrong choice first, and then make the right choice. Marsh hunts down people. Condemn. Confirm your moral choice.
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Tom?
I assure you that Tom is safe in London.
By...
George, listen. He would die, but if you allow Marsh his ball and chain, it will...
You're...
Let's go.
Not... Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Oh.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
Bam.
I understand your view, Mr. Hurst. I really do, but I couldn't allow you to continue.
Lord Marsh, cold-blooded killer who does not value the lives of poor people, who believes... Wait, so that doesn't change anything. Let's try the other... Let's try to make... What's his face? He's a psychopath. Let's see what happens when that happens. This man's a psychopath. I sent him to the asylum to get better.
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now, it's time to end this.
By all means.
George Hurst, you have killed enough people. Your insanity ends today. Drop your gun. You may have wounded me, but I won't miss you.
If I ever had you in my aim, I wouldn't have merely wounded you.
Oh, the best detective in England.
Detective, take a look here.
I like how he...
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice. I was wrong.
The best detective in England.
You already said
Enough.
that.
You'll die here, Lord Marsh, and you'll die slowly.
Bam! Dang it, I'm such a bad shot.
I understand your view, Mr. Hurst. I really do, but I couldn't allow you to continue.
9% of people made this choice. He's guilty under lynch law. He has only one concern about poor people who went missing. He abandoned his son Tom to punish the guilty party, knowing that no one else could do so. $78.9%. I'm sure there's like other choices in between. Pray tell. Ah, I get the title now. Pray tell. 'Cause they're the poor people are prey. I want to see what happens if I choose to condemn him, but then I shoot George.
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And
by...
Detective, take a look here.
Take a look here.
this is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
I understand your view, Mr. Hurst. I really do, but I couldn't allow you to continue.
What? Alright, well... that's dumb. Doesn't change anything. I shoot him and he just... oh yeah, whatever. We're not gonna shoot anybody, letting Hurst kill him. Not settling my hands.
Detective, take a look here.
Take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you.
One killer case of deja vu.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
Just kill me now. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, do it.
Mr. Hurst, you have already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
I think the other percentage is like choosing to let him go. Or morally choosing that he should just die of his tuberculosis. Let's check that ending. I wish I would have realized that before. So we're gonna choose the moral choice of letting him live. But then we still have to shoot somebody. Which probably won't change anything. Absolve Lord Marsh.
George.
Tom?
I assure you... George, listen to me. He would die knowing that he had fulfilled his life through his act. But if you allow Marsh to live, he will suffer a far greater... Look, it's already dragging him painfully and slowly to his death. Then his wealth can and will be used to support the families affected by the Quartermain Club's malevolence.
You're mad! You're both mad!
Let's go and find Tom.
Not just yet. See, Lord Marsh, you will die here, although not by the gun. You'll die.
Don't do this.
Detective, take a look here.
Simple, shoot both of them.
This is the beheading of your...
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
Mr. Hurst,
Yeah,
you've already
same
served
ending.
brutal justice
Alright.
to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely.
There's no
loose ends.
There's no like your moral choice doesn't change anything. And this is where the 6% of people chose, yeah, just absolve him. 6%, 9%, 78%. Is that all the percentage? I feel like it's not. And then there's probably the absolving. The last bit of percentage is absolving what's his face, or of condemning what's his face. All right, we'll make the moral choice that I wanted to make, and then we will continue from there. I'm glad that it has this though, like the ability to choose or re-choose. Like it doesn't force me to replay the game, it doesn't force me to look up a YouTube. It's just like, alright, well, I'm sure you would like to try a different choice here.
Detective, take a look here.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
Just kill me now.
Mr. Hurst, you've already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
No loose ends. Alright. Accept decision. Warning, you're about to finish the case. The save files for this case will be removed. Press no if you would like to select another moral choice. Press yes if you agree to the choice you have made and are ready to start a new chapter. Yes. The study in green. Wait, is it just that? Is that the ending? We don't get to see them go back to his son. We don't. All the other things. It's just that's the ending. Next time on Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. Son, daughter.
Yes! Well done, Watson!
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no. Mrs. Hudson is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible. And where are we going, Holmes?
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament held by the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. It's an official invitation. I'll just need to dress suitably and then we can leave.
Alright, we're gonna call it here. This is a good stopping point, I feel. So, we'll continue this next time. I think it already saved. You don't want to do all progress will be lost. Yeah. I hope it already saved. It should have already saved. Cases. Pray tell. Yeah, I can just start the next case there. But this has been Detective Crime Thriller Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. It's pretty good, I feel. Albeit it has some mechanical things that aren't the greatest, but for the most part it feels good, and it's nice to have like a story-based game that you're trying to discover things, trying to connect the dots and everything. I kind of feel like maybe the choices don't matter too much, but it's still a nice reveal. I'd say other games still do it better, but it's not bad. It's going. So maybe the rest of the game will be even better.